Vande Guru Padadvandam Bhakta Vrinda Samanvitam Shri Chaitanya Prabhum Vande Nityananda Sahoditam Shri Nandanandanam Vande Radhika Charanadayam Gopijana Samayuktam Vrindavana Manoharam Yam Pravrajantam Anupetya Petya Kritam Dvaipayano Virahakatarat Tuhava Putreti Tanmayataya Taravo Binedu Stam Sarva Bhutaridayam Munimanatosmi Yasvanubhavam Akila Shrutisharamekam Adhyatma Deepam Atitirshatam Tamuvandam Samsarinam Karunayaha Purana Guyam Tam Vyasasunam Payami Gurum Muninam Ajanulambito Bhujo Kanakavarato Sankirtanai Kapitaro Kamalaya Taksho Vishvambaro Dvijabaro Yuga Dharma Palo Pande Jagat Priyakaro Karunavataro Angashamalim Chatabira Vito Mandikritendi Varam Jadyam Jagudarochisham Vidadatam Patam Varasashriya Brindaranya Vilasinam Ridila Saddam Abhiramudaram Radhaskanda Niveshito Jvala Puyam Jayema Damodaram Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadada Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Brinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. To offer my Sastakdanda Pranam to the lotus feet of my Gurudev Nitar Prishtam Vishnupada Stotra Shata Shishima Bhakti Varav Pri Goswami Maharaj. I pray for his causeless mercy and I offer my Sastakdanda Pranam to all Arupanu Guru Vargas. I pray for their causeless mercy. I offer my Sastakdanda Pranam to the lotus feet of Shri Bhakti Vichara Vishnu Goswami Maharaj. I pray for his causeless mercy and I give my Sastakdanda Pranam to all Vaishnavis who came to listen about Prahlad, Nrsimha Leela. I give my pranam, I want the mercy of all. To have the desire to listen Bhagavatān is something very great. Yes, Bhagavatān we said just before we discussed. That is said, Sadhyoridya varudhyate atra kritipi shushushu bistat kshanat. If somebody has the desire, Sadhyo Ridya varudhyate kritipi shushushu bistat kshanat. Somebody wants to hear about Krishna. Somebody wants to listen Bhagavatam. In that same moment, Krishna will come to the heart. When you just want, you're not doing it factually. You just have desire, today I will go and listen Bhagavatam. But then it's Kali Yuga, many things, so I'm not going. Okay, but still the desire is there. Sadhya ridya varudhyate atra kritibi shushushu bistat kshanat. It is so auspicious just to desire to listen about Krishna, that Krishna will come to the heart. Then what to speak of those who listen, then what to speak of those who listen and follow. Actually, really listening means to follow. Here this Sanskrit word shushushuvi means also both. Either you have desire to come to listen or you follow. What you hear, you want to follow also. This means both meanings are there. So that is very auspicious. And tomorrow we are celebrating the appearance of Shri Nrsimhadev, who is Bhakta Vatsala. But for demons, he is very dangerous. They cannot come in front of Nrsimhadev. He killed them all with his fingernails. But for the bhaktas, he is very sweet. Like Sridhar Swami in his commentary to Bhagavatam, he is writing, like the lioness, when the lioness has some children, she is very sweet to the children, but to the other animals, she is very fierce. Nobody can come near to a lioness who has children, especially when they have children, they are more angry. If somebody will come near, they will attack. But to the children, they are very sweet. With the same mouth with whom they kill anyone, they take the cubs or licking the children with sweets. So Nrsimhadev is like that. He is very, very dangerous, fearful appearance. All demigods were afraid. But Prahlāda Mahārāja, when he came, small boy, same age, little younger than you, he came, gave dandavat to Nrsimhadev, and not even speak one word, already Nrsimhadev was pacified. So this is auspicious to hear about this Lord, and he is killing these demons inside the heart. Hiranyakashipu means, you know what is meaning of Hiranyakashipu? Hiranya means gold. Kashipu means cushion, means this, where you sleep, where you put your head to sleep. This pillow. That is, so who likes money and who likes to sleep? That is Hiranyakashipu, who wants to lie in bed. Bed means sleeping or enjoying with women or men, so this is the meaning. So who is attached to both? To money and this sense enjoyment. He is Hiranyakashipu. So we have also one in the heart. Big Hiranyakashipu is also there. So we inviting also Nrsimhadev to our hearts. He pray come and to tear him apart. Because with this attitude, we cannot come near to Krishna. That is the problem. We can do Krishna's bhajan, but we will become envious. Because we want, Krishna is enjoyer, but if we also want to enjoy, we will have a problem in Krishna's Leela, because there Krishna is enjoying everything. That is like Ramchandra, Maryada Purushottam, he is not a big enjoyer, he is the very great king and very noble personality, but Krishna is a big enjoyer. So Krishna's Leela is very difficult to approach, so we need the blessings of Nrsimhadev. Therefore Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he was praying to Lord Nrsimhadev, you please give me the qualification to enter, to do bhajan. To do bhajan. And his meditation, Nrsimhadev appeared and blessed him and said, my dear child, go to Godroom, sit down and do bhajan, Radha Krishna's bhajan with full feelings also. This is a blessing. Therefore Bhaktivinoda Thakur is rolling on the ground in front of the Nrsimha temple and he is full in ecstasy by the blessing of Nrsimha. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he wrote also every morning in this Navadvip Mahatmya, every morning, early morning, one strong wind coming before Mangalarati. Oof, some wind breeze is coming. Every day he saw that in Yoga Pit. Then he was wondering, then when he was going inside, he saw Nrsimhadev is running to Mahaprabhu's Mangalarati every day. So he made with the big wind, he came. Every day Nrsimhadev is attending this arati also of Gauranga. So it's nothing, some devotees say that Nrsimhadev is a different rasa, you should not worship if you want to worship Radha Krishna or something. But our Bhaktivinoda Thakur is not of that opinion. One should not think like that. But if you externally see like that, maybe. And if somebody wants to go to Braja, Prahlāda Mahārāja's purity is necessary. This is absolutely. If we want, from this Kali Yuga stage where we are now, how we will go to Braj, directly this is not possible. So we have to go to Prahlāda Mahārāja's. So I was thinking to say something on his prayers today. They are really beautiful. Mahaprabhu wants to listen this again and again. He was listening it 100 times and he was not satisfied with this. He again and again wants to hear. And also maybe we can, many teachings, this is a big leela in Bhāgavatān, Prahlāda Mahārāja, many chapters, not in one chapter. And in Bhāgavatān, the speciality of Bhāgavatān is, there is also Nrsimha Purana. We can read more leelas, so many leelas, how Prahlāda Mahārāja was saved by Nrsimhadev when they want to throw him in the ocean, he saved him in one form. Then they want to throw him in the fire, he saved him in another form. Then they put him in the snake pit under some mad elephants, they want him to be killed by these elephants. So every time Nrsimhadev appeared, therefore in India many places you have Nrsimha temples. Wherever Prahlāda Mahārāja was saved, they made one temple. So,
in fire also.
Many put in fire. Holika, the sister of Hiranyakashipu, she took him, she had the blessing. She cannot be burned by fire. He can enter into fire, so she took Prahlāda Mahārāja on her lap and went into the fire. When the fire burnt her, Because she had the blessing that if she's alone, she will not be burned. But if somebody is sitting on her lap, sorry. So she was burned, and Prahlāda Mahārāja, for him the fire became cold. So Nrsimhadev saved him again and again. So it's a big lila in Nrsimha Purana. So in Vishnu Purana also again there's many stories about Prahlāda Mahārāja. In Nrsimha Purana also, after what happened, what before happened, so many leelas. Who is Prahlāda Mahārāja in his past life, who was he? All these things are explained. In Bhāgavatān, the story is very short, but the prayers are very big. And the teachings are very elaborated. In the Puranas, it is explained that, in the Nrsimha Purana, that Prahlāda Mahārāja instructed his friends in the school. Just little, but in Bhāgavatān it's many verses. What he gave instructions, this is wonderful. And maybe we can speak about this also. This is also good. Because that happened before Nrsimhadev's appearance. What happened? Hiranyakashipu, he was the greatest demon in the universe. By his big tapasya, he became such a big demon. He did for thousands of years. He was standing on his toes with the hands in the air and was meditating on Lord Brahma and chanting the name of Brahma. Om Brahmane Namaha, chanting Brahma's name. So he completely forgot his body. And he was standing like a statue for thousands of years. So the ants, they built one hill around him and ate all his flesh. Only the bones were left, and the prana was circulating in the bones. That was Satya Yuga. That is not possible in Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga, when the flesh is gone, life also goes. But that time, the life did not go. It stayed within the bones. Prana was circulating there. Because his brother was Hiranyakashipu's brother. Who is that? Who knows who is the brother of Hiranyakashipu? His name is Hiranyaksha. So he was killed by Vishnu. So Hiranyakashipu wanted to take revenge. So he's thinking, who is this Vishnu? He's nothing. Actually, I'm same powerful like this Vishnu. But Vishnu, only one thing he has, he's immortal. I'm not immortal, so I have to become immortal. I will do tapasya. So he did this tapasya with the desire to become immortal. If I will become immortal, then I kill this Vishnu, I will become Vishnu. This is the demoniac mentality. So he did this tapasya for thousands of years. Only the bones were remaining, and so much fire came from his body that it started scorching the higher planets. It became hot in the whole universe from his strong tapasya. Then the demigods were afraid what happens. They went to Brahma. Then Brahma said, yes, this is the son of Diti. Diti's son is doing this tapasya. I have to go there. He's doing my tapasya. So Brahma went there. And when he came there, he saw just this fire coming from this ant hill. So he took from his kamandalu sambhota and put on his. So immediately he got a big body, huge, like a giant bodybuilder, like this body, demon body, very strong, like steel. So and he asking, my dear son, what you want? Why you do so heavy tapasya? Then he said, he glorified him, Brahma, you are the Supreme Lord. You are, everything comes from you, everything goes into you, you are controlling everything. He glorified him like Krishna. But demons don't like Krishna, they don't like Vishnu, they like Brahma or Shiva. They don't worship Vishnu. So he worshipped Brahma as if he would be the Supreme Lord. Then my son, what can I give to you? What blessing you want? I want to become immortal. Then Brahma said, I cannot give that. I'm mortal myself. Brahma's lifespan is huge, billions of years, according to our life, our calculation. But he said, I am mortal, I cannot give that. And Hiranyakashipu said, these demigods, no? He's on the side with the demigods. He wants to cheat me. He doesn't want to give me this immortality because he doesn't want that I become Vishnu. He wants to cheat me. I will cheat him. This is, you see, worshipping him with full tapasya, but immediately wants to cheat him also. What is this bhajan? This demonic bhajan. No? They do so much. We cannot do this tapasya like demons did, like Hiranyakashipu. No devotee did such a tapasya. Only demons. But they've come, the Lord come, his worshipable Lord comes, he's not even trusting him. He wants to cheat him, this demonic mentality. So he said, I will cheat him. So then give me the blessing. If you cannot make me immortal, give me the blessing. I cannot die in the day, I cannot die in the night. Brahma said, Tathastu. I cannot die on the earth, I cannot die in the sky. So Tathastu. I cannot die inside the house, I cannot die outside the house. He also blessed him. I cannot die by any of your creations, okay. I cannot be killed by any weapon, Tathastu. So he asked, I cannot be killed in any of the 12 months, Tathastu. So he blessed him. Then Hiranyakashipu said, no, I got it. You did not want to give me immortality, but I got it. So he was very satisfied. Brahma also, he had to give this tapasya, this fruit of the tapasya. He cannot say no. He had to give also. He was forced to give the blessings. But he can only give what he has. So he gave. So Hiranyakashipu became so powerful, nobody can kill him, no demigod can kill him, no animal, he asked, no animal, no man, nobody. Tathastu, Tathastu, Tathastu. He blessed him. Then he came and he immediately came to Indra Loka, throw out Indra, sit on the throne, took it. They all run away. When they see he's so powerful, they have nothing to do. They cannot do anything. He controlled the sun, the moon, the stars, the wind, the fire. Everything was under his control. Fire would only burn for his yagya. He not allowed the fire to burn for anyone's other's yagya. He controlled everything. He was so powerful. And then he got one son. That son, actually before he did the tapasya, he went once, when he started this tapasya, then the old demigods became afraid. Oh, if this demon will do tapasya, what to do? Then Narad Muni, he went to one mountain, Hiranyakashipu, and Narad Muni took the form of a parrot and sat on the tree. And when he went into this meditation start, then he was chanting, Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. He was chanting like a parrot, Narayan, Narayan. Then when they listened, he cannot concentrate himself. What is he looking here and there? He cannot see anything. No? And he go inside and Narayan, Narayan. He start chanting. And then he became so disturbed. And he tried again. Then he went home. He said, "It's not my day today. It's a very inauspicious day." So he listened Narayan, the pure chanting of Narad Muni. That is not ordinary. When he came back to his wife asked, "Why you come back?" Some parrot was chanting Narayan. So himself also he was repeating the name. Then his wife asked how he was chanting, loudly or silently. He was chanting Narayan or Narayan. And I said Narayan. So his wife, she made him chant many times. He was chanting high pitch or Narayan or Narayan. Narayan he was chanting. So he was angry and always chanting Narayan. So he chanted so many times Narayan. His mind was full of Narayan. So in that night, Prahlāda Mahārāja was conceived also. Then next day he went again. So his wife was pregnant. Kayadu, the wife of Hiranyakashipu, she was pregnant. And then he went to do the pasya. This time Narad was not there. So when he left the house, then the demigods understood that his wife is pregnant. So they immediately came and attacked and kidnapped her. Because they thought, this demon is such a demon, what will be his son? Even if we kill this demon, we have another one demon. So better, Indra took her, and he was just waiting. And we wanted to wait when the son will come. Immediately after birth, he will kill him. Then Narad Muni came there and stopped Indra. He said, "Don't kill the son. He is a great devotee. He is not a demon. He is a great devotee. So I will take care. I will take her in my custody, Kayadu." So Narad took her in his ashram. And Indra was happy. He did parikrama. All demigods did parikrama around Prahlāda Mahārāja because they understood the great devotee. Great devotee means Bhāgavatān, means he's higher than the demigods. His position is high, so they all gave respect. Did parikrama and went. And Narad took Kayadu and started instructing her. All teachings, Narad's Harikatha, he spoke every day Harikatha. And Prahlad was also inside the womb. And Kayadu said, "I will not give birth until my husband will come back." So it took a long time, for thousands of years. He said, I don't want to give birth, only when my husband comes back. So all the time listening Narad's Harikatha. So you see how powerful, if you just listen a few words of your Guru, you change your life. But she listened full. And she was listening, but in the mind she was thinking, when my husband will come home. So she was not there really. It went through. But Prahlāda Mahārāja in the womb, he has nothing to do. In the womb is the best place for meditation. This is real samadhi there. Therefore Shukadev Goswami also, when he listened bhāgavatān from Shiva, he went into the womb and stayed for 14 years to meditate. Because the mother's womb is very nice place for samadhi. So Prahlad, he was listening fully. He drinking this nectar of Narad. And then, so when he was born, when his father came back, he was born and he was a pure devotee by birth. Completely purified. Completely attached to the Supreme Lord. Complete Vishnu Bhakta. So that was not what his father wanted. His father wanted a big demon prince to become the next king of demons. So he sent him to school. They went to demoniac school to learn how to be a big materialist. Like today's school, the same. You learn the same thing. All are the same, but they know like Prahlāda Mahārāja there. So they just to learn how to exploit this world, how to kill your enemies, how to like this, to distinguish between friends and enemies like this, to be dualistic, materialistic. So they sent him to school. All demons went to school and the teachers were the sons of Shukracharya. They were Shanda and Amarka. Two sons of Shukracharya. Shukracharya is powerful Brahmin, more powerful than Brihaspati, but he is demoniac guru. He is teaching how to live in this world only. So his sons were teaching the sons of the demons, the royal, and so they were, 1 year they were going to school. With 5 years you go to school. Vedic tradition is like this, go to Gurukul. So they went there and they learned all this materialistic nonsense. And Prahlāda Mahārāja was also listening and not believing a single word they say. He said, what they are teaching, no? This is all rubbish, garbage. So he was, but he not opposing to his teachers, in smiling. Not say a word, just sitting there. He was very well behaved, very sweet, very humble, very nice person. Everybody loved him. So he went to school. So after 1 year, they have big examination. Everybody has to say, all children, what they have learned in school. And the parents also come. All demons come. Hiranyakashipu came. All demons, they all assembled, big demons. Rahu, Ketu, and all these, all friends of Hiranyakashipu all came. So big assembly, and all the children come and they say, what they have learned in school. Then last one, because he is the prince, he is the son of the king, then Prahlāda Mahārāja, he asked him. Prahlāda Mahārāja came, his mother made him very beautiful, nice dress, put nice hair, everything nice, ornaments, like very beautiful. So he came, and Hiranyakashipu was sitting on the throne. So Prahlāda Mahārāja came, gave pranam to his father. Hiranyakashipu's heart was melting, so he took his son on his lap, he's smelling his head, he's feeling so happy, oh, what a nice son he has. Then he asked, well, my dear son, what you have learned in school? Please tell me what is the best what you have learned in school. Then Prahlāda Mahārāja, I think the best what I have learned, he's thinking, I have not learned anything from Shanda and Amarka, this is all nonsense. The best what I think, then he's opened his mouth. Tat sadhu manye suravarya dehinam sadha samudvigna diyam asat krihat hitvatma patam griyamanda kupam vanam gato yat harimashrayeta. Hiranyakashipu was thinking, what is he speaking? He listened. He said, Tat sadhu manye suryavarya dehinam. Asuravarya. He said, oh, best of the demons. He did not say, oh, father, oh, best of the demons. Hiranyakashipu was happy. The best what I have learned, that sadhu manye, what I think best, suryavarya dehinam, for these embodied living entities, like all of us, who are always sada samudvigna dhiyo. The intelligence is always in tension, always problems. This world will never give you peace. So in case you have problems in life, you're not the only one. This world is made like this. You cannot be peaceful. Sada samudvigna, udveg is always there. Always some problem is there. Always mind is heavy. No? Sada samudvigna dhiyo asat-grahāt. Why? Because the living entities accept this asat, this temporary thing, as real. Just imagine, you think this world, if you go out, this world is the only reality. You have to take some drugs to tolerate that. Therefore people need all these things. But the reality is, we are completely different from this all material manifestation. So Hiranyakashipu was listening, okay, my son was right, okay. He was wondering what strange teachings he is speaking, but actually it's true. If you accept this material world as truth, because he knows philosophy. When his brother left, when his brother died, he was instructing others, hey, the soul is eternal, don't cry. He knows philosophy. He is not an ordinary person. So he said, okay, asat-grahāt, hitvatma patam grihamandakupam. Give up this deep, dark well of householder life, of materialistic householder life. And Hiranyakashipu was thinking, what he is speaking? Give up this materialistic life. Hitvatma patam grihamandakupam. This is suffocating the soul. If you just live a materialistic life, the soul is dying, soul is crying, soul is like starving to death. So he said like that. That was not what he wanted. Hitvatma patam griham andakupam. This is andakupa, blind well, where once you fall inside this material life, you never come out. Like in the forest, some hole is there, no water is there, just dry well. You fall inside and you can cry, nobody will listen you. Maybe some snakes will come. Some tiger, nobody will listen you. You can cry. Hitvatma patam griham andakupam vanam gato. Go to the forest and yad harimashrayata. Take shelter of Hari. When I listen, Hari, this is his enemy. He killed his brother. Anger came in Hiranyakashipu like this. He became fully, but he saw big assemblies there, so he suppressed his anger. Did not become angry, said, okay, my dear boy, very good. Go. He did not want to listen anything else. One verse was enough. Okay, go. Then he called his teachers immediately. What nonsense you're teaching to my boys? You're teaching this, take shelter of Hari, he killed my brother, you're teaching this? I asked my boy what is the best in school, he told me take shelter of Hari. You are crazy? You want to take his sword and kill them on the spot? Then he said, oh, Maharaj, we not teach anything like that. We follow strictly what our father gave. We not teach anything like that. They're shaking, no? Hiranyakashipu, when he's moving his eyebrows, all demigods run away. He not even take his sword. When he become angry, when he's shouting, they all... So the teachers were afraid, what will happen? They said, no, we did not teach anything. We swear, we promise, we did not do anything. Maybe some Vaishnavas secretly went to school and spoiled his children. Maybe this happened. Then Hiranyakashipu said, okay, put some guards to the school. No Vaishnava should enter, no sadhu should enter, and teach them properly. So they went. So 1 year again. 1 year passed. Now the school was guarded. No sadhu could enter, but sadhu is inside. Prahlāda Mahārāja is the big sadhu. He's already inside. So then, next year again, examination was there. All big royal assembly in the royal court, all came. Children came, parents came, demons came, all they came and listened, and the children say what they heard. Again Prahlāda Mahārāja was there. He has to say what is the best. And again father was happy because Prahlād was so sweet, so nice behavior. He knows his father is a big demon, but he give respect. So his father was very happy. He took him on his lap and asked, my dear Prahlād, what is the best you have learned? Then Prahlād this time, he saw all demons are there. And he saw they will kill me for what I will speak. He understood that. Yeah, and he said, I'm a small boy, my father is like a mountain. And all demons are there, they will kill me 100%, but he spoke. That is, later on in the prayers, he spoke beautifully why he spoke like that. He understood. Our Guru Maharaj said, Prahlad knew that he has no chance against Hiranyakashipu. He knew it, but he know Vishnu is with me, Hari is with me. So, Mare Krishna Rake Krishna Mare ke. So if Krishna protects you, who can kill you? If Krishna wants to kill you, who can protect you? So, he understood that. Rake Krishna Mare ke. He understood. Krishna is protecting, who will kill? So, he opened his mouth. When his father asked him, he said, Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Shakyam Atma Nivedanam. Iti pumsarpita Vishnu bhaktischenna valakshana kriyeta bhagavatān dan manye adhitam uttamam. My opinion, this is the best. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam. To hear about Vishnu, to speak about Vishnu, to remember Vishnu, Archanam Vandanam Dasyam, do his archana, do his worship, pray to him, do his service, Dasyam. Archanam Vandanam Dasyam, Shakyam, become his friend, Atma Nivedam, give your Atma to him. Iti pum sarpita Vishnu bhaktischenna valakshana. You do this 9 kinds of bhakti and you offer to surrender, you surrender to Vishnu, this is the best what you can do. This time, so angry he became. Again, he speak about Vishnu. He threw him on the floor. He could not control his anger. This time he did not want to control. He threw him on the floor and said, what are you? You crazy? You want to die? How dare you speak these things? Became so angry here in Hiranyakashipu, and he immediately called his teachers also. Now I already warned you, this time I will kill you. Then, where are these? I have to see. Prahlāda Mahārāja, Shravanam Kirtanam. Oh, there's big purport. Here are the verses. Then Prahlāda Mahārāja said to his father immediately wanted to kill the teachers. Immediately, because already he gave warning, now again they teach this nonsense. So then Prahlāda said, don't be angry with them. They are ignorant, they cannot teach me that. They themselves, Matirna Krishne paratosvato va mito abhipadeta griha brattananam adanta gobir vishatam tamisram puna punas charvita charvananam. Don't be angry with these two teachers. They cannot teach me bhakti, they have no bhakti. How they can teach me this? They only teach how to live in this world, how to live materialistic life. Matirna Krishna paratasvato. This mind can never go to Krishna by their teachings. So don't be angry with them. They teach just how to be uncontrolled and go to hell. And how punas charvita charvanam. Chewing again the chewed. No rasa inside. You take one chewing gum, you chew it for one day. Next day you chew it again. What is there? Just moving your jaws, nothing else is there. No rasa. So this world is like this. There is no rasa inside. Like this sugar cane, we make juice in India, they put to the machine, fold it, then put it to the machine, fold it again, put and fold third time, then put it to the machine, then it's dry, they throw it. Then the cows come and chew it. But there is no more rasa inside. The rasa they sell. So this world is like this. No rasa. Punas charvita charvananam. And he said, Nate vidhu svartagatim hi vishnum durashare bahyartamanina andaya tandai rupamiyan manas tepisha tantra murudam nibadaha. My father, don't be angry with this. They only know how to do ritualistic things. They have no idea. They don't know Nate vidhu svartagatim hi vishnum. The meaning of everything is Vishnu. They have no idea. They make so much of the external things. Like you get one letter. Nowadays we don't get letters anymore, only bills. But before we got letters, there is an envelope and inside is a letter. What do you do with the envelope? You see and throw and look what is inside. You don't study the envelope and throw and don't care what is inside. So this world is like that. Everything is envelope, but inside is Vishnu. But these teachers, they make so much of this envelope, they never go to the essence, that is Vishnu. So they don't know anything. They are blind and they're leading other blind and they all will fall down. Prahlāda Mahārāja, he said, bold, he told to them, in front of his teachers also. You're not afraid. His father is so angry, but he's telling to his father, don't be angry. They are ignorant fools. They don't know. They are blind, leading other blind. All of you are blind, he said. He's all blind, all these demons are blind. All will fall down. Just doing some ritualistic things, but then nothing to do. His father became more angry, did not what he want to listen, and he asked him, and how you got this? If these teachers did not give you this Krishna consciousness, this thinking of Hari, then who gave you that? How you got this? Then he said, Naishammatistavadurukkramangrim sprishartanarta bhagamayo yadata mahiyasam padarajo abhishekam niskincananam na vrinita yavat. You can never think of Krishna. Naishammattistavat urukrama angrim. Urukrama means Krishna's one name of Vishnu. Your intelligence can never think of Krishna's lotus feet. It's not possible. It cannot touch. Sprisharti anatta pagamayo datta. If you have so many anarthas in your heart, so many impurities, you can never think of Krishna's lotus feet. It's not possible. Only mahiyasham pada rajobhishekam. You take the padaraja, the foot dust from the great souls, and take shower, abhishek. Then of these niskinchana bhaktas who know that nothing in this world belongs to me, everything is Krishna's. You take their foot dust, then you can think of Krishna. That was the last thing what Hiranyakashipu wanted to listen. So he ordered them to kill this rascal. Kill him. He did not want to. What he's speaking about? That take shelter of the great souls who are worshipping his enemy. So he spoke. Prahlāda Mahārāja, he spoke bold to all the demons. They listened his katha. But nobody was happy. So Hiranyakashipu said, kill him. So immediately they came. The soldiers came with their weapons and with their spears and with everything, and want to kill him. But when they hitting to Prahlad, they're hitting back and they're killing themselves. They don't know what happened. All soldiers coming, they want to kill him, they're killing each other. Then they became afraid and they stopped. Then Hiranyakashipu ordered so many times to kill him. He gave him some poison. But Prahlad took this poison, Shri Vishnu offered to Vishnu, and took it as prasad. Nothing happened. They threw him to some mad elephant that he will trample on him, but nothing happened to him. Some snake pit, they throw him. The snakes did not touch him. Put him in the fire. We had want to throw him from a mountain, want to throw him in the ocean. So many times he want to kill him. But Prahlāda Mahārāja, nothing happened to him, and what to speak, nothing happened to him, he was not afraid. 5-year-old boy. Who is not afraid? We are 50, we are afraid of snakes, of mad elephants, of everything. But Prahlāda was not afraid, he was peaceful. Not afraid of his father also. All demigods ran away from him. He was not afraid, he was so bold. He accepted. Only one thing, Ito Nrsimho Parato Nrsimho Yato Yami Tato Nrsimho. Here is Nrsimho, here is Vishnu. Wherever I go, Vishnu Nrsimha is there. Bahya Nrsimha, Hridaya Nrsimha. Outside is Nrsimha, inside is Nrsimha. Nrsimha Madim Sharanam Prapadyaya. Take full shelter of Nrsimha. So he was thinking of that. He was always happy in these circumstances. And he never was angry with his father. Even his father wanted to kill him, but he was never have any bad feelings towards anyone. Not against these demons who want to kill him. He has no bad feeling. He sees also Krishna is there. Really, he's a big sadhu, Prahlāda Mahārāja. Then could not kill him. And then Chandandamarka told to Hiranyakashipu, what to do? Time is very powerful. Sometimes time is favorable, sometimes time is unfavorable. Now it's unfavorable for you, you cannot do anything. Anyhow, he's 5 years old. Give him back to us in the school. We will change him. We will brainwash him. Hiranyakashipu, what he can do? He was in depression. He cannot kill this small boy. He can kill anyone in this universe, but this small boy, and he's not even afraid. He said, okay, let's do it. So he came back to school. That time, Prahlāda Mahārāja was the big hero. Of course, no? Just imagine what he just had, what story he had. And then all the schoolboys, his classmates, they came to him and asked him, oh Prahlad, how did you do that? What happened? And where you got all these things from? We're going to the same school like you. We have no idea what you're speaking. How you got all these things? Then Prahlad said, if you have faith in my words, I will tell you. And he told his whole history of his father's tapasya, how his mother was kidnapped by Indra, how Narad Muni was instructing everything. And then he told the children, this is teachings for children, for 5 years old children. You're already too old for that, but what to speak of us? He said what he learned from Prahlad. This is very nice. Prahlad said, kaumāra ācaret prājño dharmān bhāgavatān iha durlabhaṁ mānuṣaṁ janma tat adhruvam arthadam. From childhood, one should practice, he said. Kaumāra ācaret prājña. Who is a prājña? Who is wise? Who is intelligent? Prabhupada said here. He should practice what? Not what they do nowadays, mobile phone practice, or what is that? PlayStation. This is not the practice we should do from childhood, but bhāgavatān. Do the bhāgavatān. Anyhow, nowadays, who is doing that? Because from childhood, in childhood, you don't have to go to work. Father, mother pay everything. You need some money, they just give. You have no tension what you need for life. They give you food, they give you something to sleep. You children are free, so what to do with the free time? Do bhāgavatān. Bhāgavatān, Prahlāda Mahārāja explained. What is the shravanam, kirtanam, Vishnu smaranam, archanam, bandhanam, dasam, all this. Listen and speak. Remember Krishna. Because this human birth is very rare. Durlabhaṁ mānuṣaṁ janma. This is very, very rare to get this human birth. It's not easy to get. After millions of births you get this. Not after 1, 2 or 4 or 5 or 10 or 20. Millions of births you get. After millions of births we get this human birth. And even this body is adhruvam, means uncertain. Any moment, you go on the street, one car comes, finished. Some virus coming, finished. Something that, some small things come, this body is finished. But you can get perfection by this body. This is the wonderful thing. Therefore, Prahlāda Mahārāja told to his classmates, they're all same age like him, from childhood you should start. And he spoke, who spoke? Prahlad, who just survived the death so many times. They believe, of course, what he said. That is not ordinary words. Anybody may say something, but Prahlad, who his father could not do anything against him, he spoke these words. So, now start with this Bhagavad Dharma. Now we are young, start. Yatahi purushasya Vishnu pado pasarpanam yat esha sarvabhutanam priya atmeshvara surit. You should know who is your real friend in this world. He is the Supreme Lord, Vishnu. He is real friend. Yat esha sarvabhutanam priya atmeshvara surit. He is the most beloved to everyone. He is Atmeshvara. He is the master of our soul. And he is Surit. He is our very good, well-wishing friend. He gave these teachings. And don't run after this. He just spoke opposite like the teachers. Sukham aindriyakam daitya deha yogena dehinam sarvatra labhyate daivat yata dukkam ayatnataha. If you understand this as a child, you can have a happy life. Because he said, don't run after this sense enjoyment. Sukham aindriyakam daitya, O demons. Don't run after this sensual pleasure, which you get only by this body. That is for these bodily pleasures. Everywhere you get this daivat, means by itself. It will come, don't run after it. Why you waste your time running after happiness? It comes itself. Like suffering is also coming itself. So that is the proof, happiness also comes itself. So just spend your time for Bhagavad Dharma, spend your time for bhajan. He gave these teachings to the boys. Many more teachings, it's long chapter. Many teachings he gave. So the boys were very happy. Oh, Vishnu is our friend. He's our real friend. So then Prahlāda Mahārāja said, let's do kirtan. Then they started kirtan, chanting Vishnu's names. And because Prahlad is there, he becomes ecstatic. Prahlad has all ecstatic symptoms. He's crying, he's so much longing for Vishnu. Then Vishnu also appearing in the heart of all the demons, all become ecstatic. So they become loud. Then the teachers listening, what is going on in the school? It was just school break, just little. Then they see all boys are singing and dancing and they're crying for Krishna, Vishnu. Then they run to the king. They said, better we tell to him. If he will listen from anyone else, this time he will kill us. So they went to the Hiranyakashipu and told him, now this time, all they doing kirtan, Prahlad, he's spoiling all the children. Then Hiranyakashipu said, he took his sword and went. He said, today I will finish him. That will come tomorrow. So we spend tomorrow, I don't know, in Treskirchen there's program. How much we have time, I don't know. Then Hiranyakashipu, when he came and wanted to kill his son, Supreme Lord appeared to protect him. He could not tolerate this anymore, then himself he appeared. And after this, he's so angry. Hiranyakashipu, nobody can pacify him. He killed Hiranyakashipu like a Garuda kills one snake, or like a cat kills one mouse. He just playing and finish him. And then all demons came and he killed all of them. Thousands of them he killed. But he was not calming down. Then demigods from behind were praying. Oh, nice that you have appeared and killed this demon, but they are afraid to come in front of his eyes shining like the sun, like hot. Then they asked Brahma, then they asked Lakshmi. And Lakshmi, when she saw the swarup of her, she also ran away. She could not. Also she wanted, our Acharya says, she wanted to give the stage to Prahlad. Because he's the one he's the glorious one. Then Brahma came to Prahlad and said, finally he appeared because of you, so you go. Then Prahlad, for him no problem. He's no afraid. He just came, he saw Nrsimhadev sitting there with full all his swarup. Naham bibhem acitate ati bhayanakasya jivarka netra brukutira basogratang strat antra sraja kshatraja kesha nishanku karnan nibhita nirada bhita bhita aribhinna kagrat. Something like that. I'm not afraid, he saw. Naham bibhem acitate ati bhayanakasya. Such his nails, he saw these big nails he's carrying full of blood because he killed all the demons. Jivarka netra, his tongue is there licking his mouth, which is also full of blood. His mane is full of blood. Eyes like sun. Jivarka netra brukrutir rabasu. His forehead is very angry. He saw this. Antrasraja kshattaja shanko karnan. He has the intestines of Hiranyakashipu. He put as a garland on his body. So like this he was there. And Prahlāda Mahārāja said, but I'm not afraid of you, he said. Naham bibhem acitate ati bhayanakasya. I'm not so afraid. And I see the fingernails and the roaring. He was roaring that like all run away. But Prahlāda Mahārāja, he was not afraid. He spoke so beautiful prayers. It pacified Nrsimhadev so much. It is so beautiful. Maybe tomorrow we have some time. It's just a long chapter. It needs time. But Sri Nrsimhadev Bhagavan ki jai, Sri Prahlāda Mahārāja ki jai, Sri Nrsimha Chaturdashi Adivasa Titi ki jai. This is Adivas Titi. Adhivas means you prepare yourself. Adhivas means you decorate the temple one day before. So you decorate your heart one day before, and next day the festival will come. Next day is festival, no work. Day before one has to prepare everything. This is called Adhivas. So today is the Adhivas Tithi of Nrsimha Chaturdashi. Tomorrow we pray that Lord Nrsimhadev may come to the heart. Prahlāda Mahārāja may manifest. Throw out, kill all these demons. Make this heart pure that we can think of Krishna. Because mind not wants to think of Krishna. Mind wants to think only of nonsense. Of this Hiranyakashipu. Just gold and bed. Nothing else. This is why everybody wants that. So this, but is just the opposite of Krishna bhajan. Just the opposite. So, some drops of Prahlāda Mahārāja's glories. His character is so nice. If you listen to his prayers, how he's so pure. This purity is necessary. One has to go through. Therefore our acharyas also say we have to go through this. Once I went to, there's one place in Navadvip that is called Nrsimhapoli. That is the picture of Nrsimha on the calendar. The self-manifest Nrsimha deity, this black one. He self-manifest, and there Nrsimhadev, he came after he killed Hiranyakashipu and all demons. He came to that place and washed his hands in the pond. The pond is still there, and he took rest there. He was tired also. He was fighting so long time, so he took rest. And this place, that is our Gurudev's favorite place in Navadvip also. So once we came there, and the one sannyasi gave us some katha, and he said, if you want to go to Braja, you have to go to Prahlāda Mahārāja. So these teachings are necessary. Go Premanande, Hari Hari Bol.
Wo ist diese Figur?
Das ist in Navadvip. Navadvip, Godrum. Godrum, oder das ist vielleicht schon Madhyadvip. Das ist dort, das ist Nrsimhapoli, heißt er. Nrsimhapoli. Und mein Gurudev ist immer dorthin gegangen, hat einen riesen Topf mit Sweet Rice mitgebracht und haben sie immer zu Nrsimhadev geopfert. Und dann hat er es an die Vaishnavas verteilt. So. Gurumats war Gurumats liebster Platz in Navadvip. Navadvip Parikrama, das war der liebste Platz. Ist nicht verschieden von Govardhan. Nrsimhapoli ist Govardhan in Navadvip. Yes. Es schaut ein bisschen wild aus, aber wenn man weiß, was dieses Bild ist, dann sonst ist es nur so schwarz. Shri Nrsimhadev ki jai, Shri Prahlāda Mahārāja ki jai, Go Premanande, Hari Hari Bol, Shri Gurudeva ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Go Premanande. Schon leicht überzogen, aber